What's up, guys? Chris with Croft CNC coming at you from the garage. Had a question, and I wasn't working on that part yet. Had to do some running around, get some stuff done today. Came back and got back on the 4x8 CNC project for the home shop, and I am working on setting the gantry. Um, Actually uh, making it perpendicular. So let me change the camera view here. Okay. So with all the stuff that I did to the base, I know that the base is plumb level square. Um, One of the things you have to remember is you want to you want to make sure that these are in the perpendicular um, line with the top surface of the Y rails. You do not have to worry about this part on the CNC for newbies because it is a bend form. It's bent metal. You are going to have a little bit of deviation in the actual metal surfaces. So if you lean a big square up against it, it's going to be close, but you can still see light in there. And the reason being, when these rails are bent formed, uh, press brake, stuff like that, you're going to have a little bit of stretching of the material, and that has to go somewhere. Okay. So typically that's going to happen in a slight bow or deviation in the flat surface and on the flat surface. And then the actual bend will be pretty much right on. Um, but one of the things I'm working on is I want to get this as close to square as possible. And so right now I have just a little bit of deviation on this side. I have that side still tight. I have one one screw here tight, and all seven of these ones are all loose. So what I'll do is I'll actually move this into position with my car jack that I told you about earlier. I'll push on the back brace here, and that will rock the uh, the gantry forward until I have a nice tight contact between the square's face and uh, and the linear rail face. Okay, I'm not going off of the extrusion. I'm going off of the two linear rails for the x-axis. Um, as you guys can see, I already greased and oiled everything and started cleaning stuff up, getting it ready. I've got all the wires over there for the electronics. So in probably about 2 hours, we're going to be doing cuts, um, and we'll go from there. All right. So I just figured that was a good way to showcase how I get the gantry close. Then I'll put a board down. I'll do a sweep with a piece of glass. Once I get the glass in, I'll actually check the faces of my Z-axis. And then the only thing left from there is our spindle mount, okay, for tramming. And that's pretty much how I get all of my machines in in tolerance. Um, you can go off of the linear rail. I have, I'm not sure where I have it right at the moment. Oh, right here in front of my face. I have my 1, 2, 3 block, and I can actually set it on my linear rail and then set my square on that, And if you look, I've already done this, but you could still see the same deviation from the linear rail as the extrusion. And the reason why I know that is because I dial indicated my extrusion in this area. And that gives me all my readings that I need. But, you know, it's ever so slightly, but that's going to play with my tram at my spindle whenever I do this. So I like to make sure that I get them as close to in as I can, and then go from there. And I'll do this on both sides. All right, guys. So we got Facebook user. We've got Chuck Keller. We've got Karachi Killer from YouTube. The other ones are from Facebook. So what's up, guys? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in to the live. Just trying to spread some information here. We got everything going. We'll have the Gecko 540 controller on this machine, and then I'll actually have my 5-axis controller available for the machine if I need. But I won't need that for right now. As you could tell, everything moves really good. I'm really happy with the way that this thing, you know, no binding, no nothing. So pretty happy with that. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys get back to your day. I'm going to wrap this up and have the electronics all done here. Like I said, in 2 hours we'll be cutting. So, all right, later.